We are from the planet scarcity of love, while our country is called hyperinflation of heartbreak, our capital city a deflation of kindness, a blood flow of a system of flirtation, a bunch of despicable,
irresistible,
impeccable disciples of heart crunchers,
love the undefinable,
heartbreak the definable. We do not do poetry, we are poetry.
Alright everybody, welcome to the Poetry Slam Grand Finale happening right here at Alliance Francaise. And of course, I am happy to be on this stage today looking all glamorous because it is my birthday as well, guys. Yes, of course, I am Fateli Kamloshi, and of course, I know you are wondering, she is looking all, beautiful. Who did her face and who did her outfit? Of course, Glam Zone Makeovers. Adika Louis Allen did my face, and my outfit was done by Style with T. So if you're interested in any of the face beat or the outfit, I'll just leave the numbers right there on your TV screens. You can just take them anytime you want a flawless face beat or an amazing outfit. So I am excited, like I said, to be here again hosting the grand finale, season 2 of the Poetry Slam. We were here last year, and today again we are here. We thank God so much for the energy and the patience of always being here all the time. And of course, I see my EFAF people right here in the building. Matanjai, I'm so happy to have you here, CEO of EFAF. We have Fred, Betty, and Sukai. I can't forget you as well. And we have our YPM members as well here, and a whole lot of them. So I'm sure people are coming, and as we go on, we still see prominent faces in here. So I hope we are all excited for the grand finale. Are we? Yeah. Guys, yeah. Are we excited for this finale? Yeah. Great. I'm sure we are going to have a very big competition here today. We're going to have 2 rounds. But before I go into that, I, of course, want to introduce to you our amazing panel of judges. Like I always say, what makes the Poetry Slam even more interesting is our judges. So we cannot start this program without acknowledging their presence. So I first of all start with Immortal X right here, guys. Immortal X, our very own Immortal. What's on Gambia? You copy the stuff we are good. Monday, now for that because my judge, like anyway. So that's Immortal X. He's a writer, a poet, and an activist, guys. Please welcome on stage Immortal X. We have Nekumba Demba. She is also a writer. Nekumba, you are welcome on stage. And we have the executive director of Black Magic himself, Latiruka. Judges, you are all welcome to the show. Yes, and today we have 5 top finalists. And these are the 5 finalists who are going head-to-head on this Poetry Slam today, which is the finale. They've been really working hard. We've been giving them themes for almost 3 weeks now. Each week we give them a theme. They've been always doing their best with regards to the themes. Today again, they are going to present, they are going to deliver on a theme that was given to them. Not only that, they're still going to perform a masterpiece in the second round, and that will actually give the judges an idea of whether these people are versatile or they actually write on anything that they're comfortable with. Also, we have a whole lot of entertainment that will be happening right here. Yes, Yafa, I see you, Mr. Despacito. We have KB in the building. We'll be having Chanta and Hussein, guys. Yes, and a lot more. We'll be having YD as well. But without any more ado, I'd like to first of all thank the Ministry of Basic and Secondary Education, MOPSI, for partnering with us on this season of the Poetry Slam as well. Yes, so at this juncture, and I also like to thank Panyawood Creation. I don't know if he's here. Yes, I see him. That's Mr. Panyawood right there with the wax. Thank you so much for dressing us through the Poetry Slam. Of course, today I was dressed by Style with T. Unfortunately, she could not join us today, but we have Panyawood here, Panyawood's Creation, as one of our stylists. So at this juncture, what I like today is I'd like to call on stage our 5 top finalists. Guys, please put your hands together for Ajioli Samba, Kebambai, and Ibrahima John. Guys, please give them a big round of applause. Usman Mjai, yes, and Modu El Keita. Guys, please put your hands together for your Poetry Slam Season 2 top 5 finalists. These are your Poetry Slam Season 2 top 5 finalists. Modu El Keita, Ibrahima John, Aji Oli Samba, Kebambai, and of course Usman Mjai. Guys, How do you feel being on the Poetry Slam today?
I am very honored and equally proud to be up here and to represent the women as well. Thank you.
Oh yes, we have some guy power going on here. Okay guys, I wish you all the best of luck. You may take your leave and we'll start the show proper very soon. Rahim, where are you? Yo guys, please put your hands together for Rahim. Rahim, tell your mama, how are you guys?
Yo, what's up, everybody? Last week I was here at the Enutogo Tabul. Today I'm all dressed up nice. Nakala, am cool, huh? Yeah, that's what's up. Okay, today is the finals of the Poetry Slam, the grand finale. As you guys already know. Okay, we're not here. This is not a competition, to be honest. These guys are just gonna come out and show the world what they made of. Show the world what they got. Amun Mamunki, Amun Kimo, Amun Ni, Amun Nan. Okay? They're going to come out here and entertain us. Okay? Are you guys ready to have a good time? Yeah. It's about to go down. Poetry Slam Season 2, grand finale. All right, I'm out.
Thank you so much. Please put your hands together for Bai Ibrahim Cham. Again, so at this juncture, I'd like to call on Aisatu Jalo, known as IJ, the girl behind the, does she call it again? The poets, convergence of poets. Guys, please put your hands together for Aisatu Jalo. Actually, gives us a little bit of poetry before we go into the grand finale itself.
Good afternoon, everybody. This piece is titled Two-Stage Reality, and it goes, see as fear takes over the castles of our souls, uncertainty pumping out from our bleeding hearts, possibilities residing in the nerves of our minds, this poisonous feeling of what if residing in our veins, wrapped in lies and foolish truth, unshed tears hanging in our eyelids. Just roast the devil with that killer smile. Lift the glasses up, let's toast to peace. Reorganize our common dreams, get lost in the wonderland of thoughts and reflect. My child, I said, reflect on the innocent, hungry little soul from Syria, the old helpless woman from Afghanistan, the regretful brother from Libya, the victim of rape, a sister from Indonesia, the stories from the Middle East, Rwanda, Sierra Leone, Liberia, all the loud voices we numbed for we were too weak to help and too busy and tired to listen. Then you will realize. Division took its divine course and they came for our smiling coast. Came for 1.8 million living, beautiful souls, of which its baby spent 9 months in the womb of peace, got its first bath from the water of smiles. Grew up in Sutura, nurtured Moka, dived in Yala Bahna, and preached the holy Nyokoboka. On clarification, my child, this isn't the fight of dictatorship versus democracy, of corruption versus justice, but the emancipation from the nurtured greed and lies, failed promises and betrayal, that life is a killer disease, the placebo is greed, and end product is shame. See, this isn't the time to point fingers, destroy a brother, or violate a sister. No, see, this is the time to reflect and act. Soothe the soul of the little ones in hope. Shield the heart of the broken woman behind your smile. Tap the shoulder of the neighbor and work together. Destroy the backstabbers and tell the brother to watch their back. See, no matter what happens, my child, rip the frown off of thy face. Roast the devil with that killer smile. Lift the glasses up, let's toast to peace. Reorganize our common dreams, get lost in the wonderland of thoughts and reflect. Cry, frown, but smile. Thank you.
That was IJ, the convergence queen. Guys, please give her a big round of applause once again. And we have our last season Poetry Slam winners. Unfortunately, we don't have Omar Chan here today. He is on a mission, so we are missing him right now. But we have Lala Toure. She took second position last year. Guys, please give her a big round of applause. We have Alvin Aliu Cisse also. He came third last year. Please give him a big round of applause as well. So before I call on the poets, I would like to call on Lala Toure to just give us a short piece before we start. Please welcome her on stage once again.
Good afternoon. This is a bit tall for me, okay? So I think I've lost inspiration lately, so I've not been writing a lot. This is just something I wrote a long time ago. So here it goes. Bum daan meeti maak yow la woon nga teg ma place xamal ma man rek nga bëggoon Through all the difficult times you are a son. You loved me. When times were difficult, you stood by me. When no one else did, you believed in me. But then I got into the game. Got carried away by all the hype and the fame. Replaced you with people who only rolled with me because I got a renowned name. I deserted you. Forgot about all those moments I spent with you. Whenever I saw your call or text message, I ignored you, hanging out with people who I thought were better than you. See, it's crazy how fast I had changed, leaving you and having our plans together rearranged. It's crazy how fast I turned into another person. It's crazy how fast I turned from loving you to having your heart broken, disappointed you and left you hurting. I made you go through hurt and pain, making you wonder what you did to deserve this again and again. See, yo bale ma tax ma sax mbaga be fate la. Rey tax ma fate ne it used to be me and you through it all. I know to you I meant the world, and I cannot even imagine what you went through whenever I ignored your call. I know I did you wrong, so I write this to apologize. I was blinded by all the fake faces who surrounded me, it's not that I've realized. I know I did you bad, but I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I made you shed all those tears, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that it's because of me you had all those sleepless nights, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I hurt you and had your heart shattered, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I broke you into tiny pieces and left you scarred. See, I regret all I did that left you broken-hearted. My apologies may sound lame, but deep inside of me, everything I did to you only left me with shame. If you can forgive me, then you wouldn't be the one to blame. Yo ya matahawu bes masafarataka. Mafeela or tekla nahar waite jegaluna, please balal ma aha. I played your heart like boys playing kata. Why munul yati nangebula sign meja imumele tata. Dukare yam fam makatu ni kuyanin kideo fala. I had you, your love, your trust, but now it's all gone. Our bond was like a knot, strongly tied together, but I had it all undone. Though I am surrounded by so many people, I'm still dying from being left alone. Now I'm haunted by memories of our past, wishing I didn't destroy what we had, wishing our love would last. I've wounded your heart and left it with scars, and even though you put on a smile to hide your pain away, pretending like everything is okay, I still know that deep inside of you, you're hurting day by day. And I know being sorry can never take your pain away. Being sorry cannot make up for all that I did to you. It cannot make up for all that I made you go through. But I hope you find a place in the heart to forgive me. Forget all the things I did so we can go back to what we used to be. Right now, I am locked behind the bars of my own guilt. And baby, only you can set me free. From now on, I promise to love you and spoil you for the entire world to see. Because it just struck me that it's you that I've always wanted, and I promise never again will I take your love for granted. From now on, I'll be a better person. This is my promise to you. Thank you.
And now we're about to start this competition. Last week the poets were given a theme, and which was "If good enough means perfect." I said again, if good enough means perfect. Now, I said earlier on that they're going to go through 2 rounds. The first round, they're going to recite their pieces based on the theme, which is if good enough means perfect. And then we take a break, have a little bit of entertainment, and when we come back, they go into their own masterpieces. It can be anything that they wanted to write on. And then our amazing judges will do their judgment, and we will obviously announce who the winner is. So at this juncture, I'd like to call on the first act of the Poetry Slam 2.0, Osman M. Jai, to come and deliver his piece based on the theme, if good enough means perfect. Please, guys, give her a big round of applause one more time. And I need you to be always shouting these poets when they come on stage so that they can deliver as expected. Thank you so much, Osman.
Stones of different sizes and shape that sometimes you may even see suicide as the best thing. Friends abandoning you, memories haunting you, guilt eating you, and everything you do seems imperfect. That's life. Life's love of perfection is the reason why we don't appreciate something that is good enough. But should that make you want to be someone else? You may be colonized by depression and equally helplessly helpless, but that shouldn't make you want to give up either. Perfection is always some distance ahead of us. It's in the eyes of the onlooker who can't even claim to have seen perfection, to have reached perfection. See, though perfect anything may be hard to find, but our sight for perfection may bring us the perfect or the good enough government to land us to the dreamland, to the promised land. So why are we afraid of term limits? See, good enough is sometimes good enough. But no matter how good enough is, there's always good enough room for improvement. See, bringing light in the morning and taking it by afternoon, or bringing light in the afternoon and taking it by night is good enough to satisfy, to balance our electricity bills. But having light 24/7 throughout the year is what will satisfy our electricity needs. We understand that you are trying your best, but do more. See, let the imperfection of being good enough not stop you from taking a step ahead. Don't be afraid to shine. Even the moon reflects the light from the sun. Is moonlight not what we love so much? See, being good enough to start is the perfect thing to do. Success has a recipe, and that's boldness. If you're bold enough to start, success is all yours. If good enough means perfect, wait not for tomorrow. Thank you.
You are expecting the judges to critique. No, that is not going to happen today. So after everything, they can give their judgment. So that was Usman. And without wasting much time, I call on the next act, who happens to be Modu El Keita. Please put your hands together for Modlamin Keita. Wow. I can see the Luciferians have overtaken our place now. Really? All right, guys. ML.
Thank you. Olof Njaay dafa ne ku bañ li nga doon fekk nga gan ci ñaaw waaye yàlla dafa def ne suma yaay dafa bëgga lum doon ba jaar ci doon li ngeer. When I was a child, I had this teacher at school who would never in his dreams give you 100 over 100, for he would say, no man is perfect. But what if good enough means perfect? I had this dream. If he said that no man is perfect, I would be like, are you for real? For I know that my mom is perfect and you saying that no man is perfect? Well, anyway, I loved it when she would say that Kirby Momolo Fedara, you are just a child. Manasuma Jikar Nyoko Boka. With all the stuff, it sounds hilarious, but I knew that her love was strong. The Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, the key to Jannah lies beneath the feet of your mother, whom your beloved mother, your perfect mother. Etal Egio means perfect life. Mom, you are a journalist. When your questions are raised, I tremble. A lawyer that fights for her clients with her own life. A teacher that teaches with her own heart. A doctor that treats with perfection. A doctor that all she needs is her cup of tea, her bread and butter and some service madame, master. When I was a child, I believed in Mom, and she taught me that good enough is perfect. Until today I see those words as something that is real. For I don't need an army of soldiers, for she is a commander. I don't need a block of rocks, for her heart can protect mine. I don't need anything else, for she is all I need today, and I would embrace her, for her life is perfect, and she taught me, if good enough is perfect, then you are perfect. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Modu El Keita. Please, one more time, give him a big round of applause. Thank you so much and good luck. Yes, still on. If good enough means perfect. I now call on the next participant on stage, Aji Oli Sama. Please put your hands together for Aji Oli.
I stood in front of the mirror and resentment clattered my bones. I am stuck in the box of this gospel. I have been mentally tempted to go with the flow. Did I tell you that I drown into my own insecurities? That my efforts too are measured by perfectionism? Did I tell you too that daily my mind struggles to put up with my fears as I use makeup to hide my fears? See, every single moment seems to be tormenting my soul. The struggles on the inside never matches my actions on the outside. So I strive to be perfect, or maybe good enough. See, sometimes I wish I could just break free from this whole deception. I have been enslaved by society's negative perception towards perfection. Sometimes I wish I could just break free from this whole deception, to live in a world where I can be freely me, to protect myself from those who detest me and from pious judgments. But most times I look at the mirror and then I tell myself, if only good enough means perfect. Thank you.
That was Aji Olip. Still on good enough, if good enough means perfect. I now call on Kebambai. Please, guys, give him a big round of applause. Keba.
Standing over the grave of dreams, I heard the voices of 1,000 screams, crying, so deep that hearts do not sleep. I cannot tell you in tearful years of all the pain that I could hear. But beyond this rage of broken dreams, I can tell the tales of wasted hopes. Hopes of those who once hoped to measure the perfection of men by how good enough they are. But if good enough means perfect, then why is the devil in the flesh hiding behind the faces of good men? Men of God, men of faith, men of promises and prophecies, men who promise to change your lives if you vote for them. But they broke their word when they sat on the throne. These sycophantic politicians and political imams, priests and scholars with beautiful faces but ugly hearts. These beautiful lies. Do not judge their perfection by how religious they appear, for they only wear the faith to fashion their sins. Do not judge their perfection by how charitable they are, for they spend outside and leave their families to starve. And do not judge their perfection by how good enough they speak or as the preacher men they are, preaching sermons more eloquent than the prophetic tongues, for they sound more pious than they are. They are sinners in the night and saints by the day. Do the devils walk in the dark and pray to God in the light, these hypocrites? They are hypocrites. And if good enough really, really means perfect, then they are the most perfect imperfections that I have ever seen, which leaves this poem without an end but a question. How can you measure the perfection of man? Thank you.
Guys, we are not done yet. That was Kebambai Wordsmith. Please give him a big round of applause. All right. Last but not the least on if good enough means perfect. Guys, I introduce to you Ibrahima John. Please give him a big round of applause. Ibrahima.
Rohingyas in the prison of genocide would have escaped brutal atrocities created by death just with the function of Aung San Suu Kyi's tongue. If this Nobel laureate swims in the river of perfection, minority Muslims will live unharmed. Ebola that raped West Africa and tormented Negroes in the lands he invaded would have been eliminated with an antivirus if good African doctors practice medicine perfectly. If good enough means perfect, natural resources sleeping in Africa's womb will be mined and fairly managed by politicians, and its benefit touch every African to furnish poverty. If good enough means perfect, hell will go hungry without human flesh. All hearts fixed firmly to the Bible and Quran. Judas Iscariot and Abu Lahab may not betray and disbelieve. If good enough means perfect, the courts will embrace barrenness. No good citizen be convicted of a crime. Lawyers asking, why this change? Thank you.
All right, guys, please, one more time, give all the poets a big round of applause. Yes, that was if good enough means perfect. Judges, I hand over to you. How was the first round for you? Immortal? Okay, let's hear.
Okay. Immortal is surprisingly shy today. First round.
Yeah.
I think it started a bit slow for me,
Uh-huh.
but it got hot. It got really, really hot going further. For me, I had one extremely outstanding performance.
Do you mind telling us?
Nope.
All right, we'll keep it to the end.
I had one surprise above average performance.
Okay.
And I had a couple of disappointing performances compared to what I expected.
Okay.
But all in all, I think it was a very, very, very warm first round. I'm looking forward to what the second round brings.
Exactly. Please put your hands together for that. Naikumba, how was the first round for you?
I think the first round was really good, and I agree with Latir. The beginning was very slow, but later on we were in the zone.
Up.
Yes. I don't know, we're not treating them individually, so I mean from the beginning some of the poems I found confusing and not very relatable to what
To the
team was. Maybe that is failure of understanding what the team really was. And like Latir also, some participants, some poets really, really did it for me. And I really enjoyed their performance. They understood the team and the message was clear and it was short. And it was and the message couldn't be more meaningful. So it's a good start and I look forward to the second.
Thank you so much, Naikumba. Please put your hands together for them. Finally, Immortal.
It's very hard, to sort of gauge people without saying their names. And I'm going to try as much as I can.
Okay.
And yeah, it was a very good one. I mean, I was disappointed in the beginning. I mean, if you're in the beginning, then I've named you without saying your
Without
name.
even calling names. Okay.
But yeah, the first two performances were not what I was looking forward to. But the rest, even not the first and second, but as it went further, there was sort of a connection, and there was a sort of a, how you enter something and then accelerate as it goes.
Yeah.
And I mean, throughout this one line that stood up for me, they only dress the fashion their sins. I mean, I think I'm going to go all the way out. I think Keba went hard,
you didn't I'm saying it.
because
I see you.
there is a sort of if good enough, because I remember Lati writing an essay one time. Where was it? The bare minimum generation. I mean, I think good enough has sort of become this bare minimum standard for our society, where hypocrisy is sort of, never mind. But it's a good one.
Thank you so much, judges. Please put your hands together for all the poets one more time. Now, at this juncture, we want to have a little short break. So, I would like to call on KB Banja. Let him come and give us a little bit of entertainment. KB is my bro, my personal bro. But I take a cold in the new corner. Go all below. I'll blow the KB, guys. Why, live for a little. May you stay your for a little. I love telling a while. I'll kind of song why. KB Banja.
We are poetry.
I'm like true blood, kumolite. Kumolite. You morning kumolite. Nothing grand on this thing. I didn't pass the soul in candy kumolite. They mala coming in the market. This is not getting Samadina. We don't have some way to Santema. You don't get the control to Santema. Say to all your sons and daughters. Just think what my sister. Plus some point and plus some point and put this point to the head and burger. Make it touch like a high-tech barber. Make some meaning that you get started. When I was on my roof, that's no problem. But you didn't need more charger. Introducing nothing there. On this episode, nothing inside. I'm just most wanted. I'm so wanted. Cause I'm a big man. They can't tell me. If I want to know, I make cuts. If I can't know, hope for cuts. If I don't know, up to date. I let them know. I'm scared. I'm Panamo. I let them know. But they want to know. But I can all my console. Some alone. I'm sick with a problem in Panamo. Yeah. These rappers can keep my toes. Can compete like it like those. Like this nigga be scream like oh. So bad and to me and kiss my toes. Some of these niggas wanna be like me. On the fast can beat like me. The man that you got me party. It's some of them just like CYE. Rolling on just to take my time. There's no problem FYI. On my front and face like hey black. So you been hiding all this time. It's got to go down. If you didn't know baby now you know now. Baby girl you got my own town. Just only got my own town. Again more from the first video down. Just see the time you know come. If you use the back video now. Friends things about to go now. Why you really trying to hate on me? Because it's money we accumulate. I only need that just like points and naughty. I think that's the way I'm going to say yes. Put the thing to that. Best thing I'm going to put the thing to that. That's why I don't put the thing to that. They tell me about them the thing to that. Then that's the move like BNC. I'm going to like BNC. It's my room that no problem. Like no problem. BNC.
So guys, together. I call on stage again because I called you on stage last week. Big Alf, Mr. A to Z, man. Please give him a round of applause. Big Alf.
Hey for Alf, I at my aju me anga tawa aksena. I challenge alphabet she and the moon be ajana. B for black, my born if even never bake, baby blushing beautiful boy she brag my vigilance. C for clever clown, Jack and get she comedy is continental crazy clown with Jack and FTG. My double she take a bit out till you physically. My deputy, necessary got modality. E for echo was an echo mock new entropy and energies and effort she do MC eradicate the energy. F for Fatima, Palema Fatililla, Fatalini Fatetsa. G for Gambia, juggling girls and Gmail, go you grab a guess and go there when you go to game. Hey, hello to my homies, I'm a head and hammer G. Yeah, my homeland is full of happiness and harmony. I am the installation, I am the information, I am the interface that instigates the inspiration. Yeah, for your love, new chapter, see, Jacka lobby, do pum jame, Jacka lon, new Jacka selfie, Jama, no, you know, come in, I'm calling for the chicken, you left the Kanya, they can't live it down before we're cashing in like Kanya, and for election, lower than they like the boat, latitudes and longitudes, living like you know, and for music, making the night for make the make a melody, 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 it is a melody, mechanism, and nice to be nice, newest living, angle and new next, come next, baby, and the look and undo next. Oh, for all the whites, my organize, the all the sites, so all my wine, the overstay, the honor, the on and off like our lights, octopus, obstinating observation, obviously overlapping ordinary obligation. You fight, good your money, paparazzi, panic, get a party, get you that like a packer one, be policeman, in a top pass, with some man, be get top pass, but now we know what's something, no pass, you want to like pass, give for quietly and quality, I'm Palmer, you qualify as quantity, the quantum of quantitative question me. Rapilla, you rapidity, rapper, you be ratatati, respect me and rap up all the rapping, why rapping, gonna be rapping, you rapping in, gonna be rapping, you rapping in, rapping all and why rapping in. Hey yo, that's what I'm saying. Say happy story, we stop people now, stop all this up, you saw it to someone, you say it, was everything that, tell it with the jam, not then we do it with the double check. Up on the low, tell it to suddenly pay you for that. You for umbrella, I'm underrated, understand me, upset like the Undertaker, with the phone, undermine me. For VIP, my very price and Tisai, violence and videos, she very filthy village. That will never walk with you, walk al what you wake at me, wait for me, wait a little, wait for me, X for X-Men and excellence without an E, just X. Yeah, my ex-girl is explicit. Why for Yapa? You're all petty Yawunda. Yaga Nadia for Mawa Yabunda, yo Yangipa. Set for zillion and science, Ziprazaga. I am Zico, the zipper to the zipper lesson. Zipper is zero to Zico.
Mr. Desmafio. Very Yapa, guys. Welcome, Lengo. I'm remix Despacito, we better already, huh? Sehu, please. Is it Sehu or Sehu? Sehu. Sehu, yeah. Okay, Yapa.
DJ, hold up. Wait, hold them. It's her birthday, right? So you sing up a happy birthday. You can sing along with me, right? There you go. Happy birthday to you. There go, man. Wait. There go, man. Need them, huh? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Okay, wait, hold up. December 10, I'll be here doing that and yet. December 10, you just not see a book out of it, I see you.
Dufe, nakma wara don ki japu chi sa hola. Sherry, est-ce que yo xam nga ning may def ba ma mere? Bay ma des bañ rek sa bët di tooy. Man sonn naa di toog di xuli say photographe. Maa ngi bëgg a dem xaw ma ndax naa ñëwaat. Lépp li ma munti def yëpp laa def pour yow. Oh yeah, yaa ma gën a xam ne lii du lu normal. Gis naa gis sa kanam naa ma say jotaay. Xaw ma fan ngay jëlatee ku mel ni man mi.
Desnasi. You know, huh? Yeah, you know. Mamas, I see you. That one.
It's July music. White Amuna tak may ganito naman tufe. Nakmawara doon kita punti sa hall. Sherry, espero hanggang may nagpamamere. Bayo mates kwang reksa botito. Solo narito te huli sa inota. Mga buto dem kamulat na nyawad. Lebuli na multi-delegat kujo. Oh yeah, yeah, makinakang dito na normal. Kita bisa kanan na masay jutay. Kamang nangantilag kay kumel ni Magni.
Everybody. Hey, let me guide you, wax you, you break the lock on. Escalo lumawal, the details sa telephone. Maya ko na higi, snap it, yo. Everybody. Ang amanak nyo, Cuba, Puerto Rico. Wayoli, my def mo, thanks sa Chico. Maya ko na higi, snap it, yo. Thank you,
one of the last year winners, Alvin Aliou Cisse, to come and give us a little piece, before we move on to our next round. Guys, please put your hands together for Alvin. I hope that was deep enough.
She has been spreading her love right from the genesis. From her lineage comes the boors and the linger. She renders her hospitality to the Mensa. You see, as her thumping heart pumps out the veins that pops out the smiles on her face. Her heart beats to the drums of unity as her feet dances to the melodious sounds of diverse culture. She remains who she is. She is who we are. She stands up tall to the highest of all challenges. Swung on the vines of hopes and trust, flew with the eagles. She slipped at the edge of life and landed right on her feet. She has walked with the giants while they roamed, swung with the dolphins and roared with the lions. She still remains who she is. She is who we are. She has gone through the chains and the whips, from the canoes to the ships, been through torn muscles and broken ribs, bear the pain of a black eye and sore lips. You see, but despite all her flaws, I still can feel to fall in love with her. I mean, have you ever seen her smile before? Have you ever seen those set up forever glittering beautiful white teeth? Have you ever looked right into her eyes and feel to see the love, the peace, the hope, and the trust? Well, left to me alone, she is a lady pretty by nature. Tall and sexy, I would call her. You see the slim upper part of her body with her perfectly sized broad hips together with the features like the wildlife, rivers, forests, makes her all the more attractive. You see this feeling runs deep mom lum dunda la gis my whole face na lendem bidemna ngir leray bom atite si suma har kanam. The only one in my heart at the mabe kide in Najisokono. What I feel for her runs way deep inside of me. Ababori come from the kulokono. Just give me a moment to talk to her, and I'll tell her, baby, that the color red would have to stand for your rosy cheeks and soft lips and the blood that rushed out of your thighs to tell the world about your virginity. You see, white would have to stand for your clean and clear dentition and the peace that transcends your national bonds. Baby, I know that violets are blue, but sugar ain't nowhere sweet compared to you. And to top it all, girl, your future is greener than the pastures that these youths venture out to go and find on the back way. So, baby, if life should ever give you lemons, please, oh please, do not make lemonade, but you can say jimbo, accept the heart, so pare kani ka ben saf. I know at this juncture, baby, everyone will wonder why you mean so much so to me. But then again, I'll tell them that you are the land of my father's father. Not the land of milk and honey, but the land of sunshine and smiles. You are the one that truly warms my heart. Even though you never fail to break it, but you always find time to mold it back together again, only for me to watch it get broken again just one more time. You have zero tolerance for segregation. You accept every race. Peace is what they call you. You are a war-free place. A place for you and I. Him and her. Them and us. A place for everyone. Baby, you are who you are. You are who we are. You are the Gambia. Thank you.
Now we move on to the next segment. which is their own masterpiece. Now I have the singular honor to call on stage Mr. Ibrahima John. Please put your hands together for him. Ibrahima.
We are poetry. Ink of my pen. If the ink of my pen gets dry, my ideas will abscond like a leak in our pipe. Thoughts will escape my memory's library. The pen is the cast power of my poetic mind. When it gets dry, I will mourn its death. An ink soul covered by a plastic body. I hold and command the pen like how Napoleon held his sword. Skillful in the usage of the pen, like Alexandria in the front line of battles. The pen aids me to cross rough exams of songs, poems, and themes. My pen writes at an extraordinary degree, overtaking the shots fired by a US soldier in Helmand province. I am a proud pen dictator, like William Shakespeare. I inherited the pen direction of Wole Soyinka, a loyal student of literature. Why should I not be a great poet? If the ink of my pen gets dry, I will weep like a Somali refugee. The pen is my weapon I use to slay ignorance, my AK-47 in assassinating illiteracy, my atomic bomb in dismantling a dark institute, my knife in slaughtering an ill attitude. The pen is my pentagon preventing pollutions poverty portrays. The pen guides and protects my ideology, which germinates in my brain's unit of reasoning. Therefore, if the ink of my pen gets dry, I will head to a corner to cry. I will mourn its death for 40 nights. The pens of Renly Peters, Tijan Sala, and Baba Silla will carry the coffin of my pen to the grave. My classmates of English G will pray for my pen to rest in peace. Gambia college students will cry without realizing it. I will only cry on how to get $5 to buy another pen. Thank you.
I'm not sure if we're supposed to call him the Shakespeare of Gambia, or I don't know. Please, one more time, give Ibrahima John a big round of applause. Now call on stage Miss Ajioli Samba. Please, guys.
They said, I am disabled. I am constantly ignored and dishonored by the people. See, to my father, I am the mistake. To my mother, I'm just not good enough. And to society, I am the entire family's disgrace. When decisions are made, I am forgotten. See, most times, I can't hang out with friends or go to parties because I don't possess the qualities of a normal human. But I'll tell you this. See, I may be disabled, but that does not make me unable. I stand firm to the ground. I write poetry, courtesy of the disabled. But you don't want to understand that. The people I love the most don't want to hear what I am saying. That my situation is difficult, so they don't want to hear it or even be near it. So I'll just go back and sit into my bedroom and try to be capable, because apparently they said I am disabled. Thank you.
That was Ajioli Samba. Please, one more time, give her a big round of applause. Still on the next segment, I now call on the next participant, Mr. Modu El Keita. Please give him a big round of applause.
We are poetry. I was 9 when he made me Pani. When he was the best and I was the dove. My rose smiles are gone and never to return. His voice had that familiar sound. Seeing him walk towards me with those looks I could barely breathe, I had the right to be scared. As he held my hand, I could feel the enormous heartbeat. Sorry, please let go, I said. Looks answered my question. As his hands traveled through my body, I cried and shouted for help, but no one came to my rescue. Not even a phone call. A phone call that I needed the most. I can feel him throwing my tired and crying body into the bed. I could feel myself sweating down the mattress. My soul was going down. But he didn't care. he came in, sending me into another world. I could not bear it. I fainted. Hoping to wake up and meet him done, he was yet to finish. To every move he cut a vein. I wished my body, my African lips were all mine. For my body is a temple, that which I wished only men with dignity would enter. When he was done, I thought that the pain was finished, not knowing that the real pain is yet to begin. Tell me, was it nice? Was it nice seeing me bleed, ripping me off my clothes? Was it nice? And I asked, was it nice? For don't tell me I asked for it, for I didn't, for you were just satisfying your sexual desires. For if you had a heart, then you would have known what I was feeling. He went on. And society, when I die, don't bury me. Burn me, for when I was alive, you didn't care about me. All you knew was to point fingers at me, and now I know you must be happy that I am gone. At least I am resting in peace. And give my ashes to him that raped me. And I am sure that he would do the same to those ashes. And rape points would continue until women are seen as human. And you are half a man when you rape. Thank you.
Guys, that was Modlamin Keita. One more time for him, please. Modlamin Keita. All right, still on the next segment. I move on to a second but not the last. Usman M. Jai. Please give him a big round of applause.
We are poetry.
Before I start, I will kindly request everyone to stand for 3 seconds. Please. Thank you. Thank you. defuma ko ngir yab leen dama bëgg wane leen ba àdduna wërngal képp xàmmee leen ndax dëgg-dëgg ay ndaanaan ngeen. We wanted not much but a platform on which to hearts touch. We wanted not much but a platform where we can tell the government that we don't want much, but for them to be in touch with us and not lose the common touch. We wanted not much but a platform to educate the masses such that we nurture the democracy we wanted so much. We wanted no much but for the government to build us more libraries that our hunger for knowledge will be put to test. And so stable electricity and development decentralized beyond Banjul City. Is that too much to ask? We wanted not much but a platform to show the world that actually we have talents and we are concerned about world issues. When we wanted such a platform, GRTS made it a must. am na sax ñuy boole ay ponkal ñu tojante gémmen ngir dërëm GRTS xëy dekkal poetry te sentu ci ngërëm kon jar na ñooy gërëm GRTS thank you. We wanted not much but revolutionary judges to critique our works that we may grow better and stronger. Judges who out of their many schedules busy guiding us to greatness, they made a duty, so thank you. We wanted not much but great poets to compete with. Poets who have the masses at heart and desperately want to see a better and just world. Without these great poets, this wouldn't have been called a competition. So, fellow poets, thank you. We wanted not much but great audience to listen to our nonsense rhymes, that they can sincerely clap in appreciation but shrug to tell us, do more. We wanted not much from these thanks, but to help you learn to appreciate and be selfless. That next time someone does something good, no matter the scale, be it the government or even that mentally challenged on the street, smile and say, thank you. Thank you.
Usman M. Jai, please, guys. One more time for Usman M. Jai, please. And now, last but not the least, on this final segment, I now call on, let me hear him, and let me hear you guys call his name. It's obvious. Guys, I now present to you Keba Bai. Please give him a round of applause.
Sama dom, jaima sa nopa majinda kok sama kado. Sa hel ak sama ham sa hol ak sama mbogel. Ndaxte fu nopa damela waykat bi joye. Fu hel ba nache la ham di betto, te fu hol ba diise la rongoñ di turo. Kon nak dom, jaay ma sa noppa xel ak xol ma dal di la tënk ay mbóot balaa may tànqa si géejab màgget naan si putu ndaalu dee ba roofu si ron sàkketi suuf déglu ma nga déglooti ma ndaxte àdduna dafa xóot te mag du yàlla way yàgg naag boromam kon bul ko def morom balaa barke di la romba mbaaxte di la jiitu ngay dal di réccu di bettu di màttu ngir sa sàggante bu ànd ak loru ak oru kon sama doom my son sell me your ears let me buy it with words for that is all I have of this world. My bones have rusted with age, and my soul is at the brink of life's closing page. But before I drink from the cup of death, allow me to expose your head to the nakedness of life and watch you masturbate to the energy that flows from the eloquence of a dying man. Oh, my son, be kind and humble. Let not your ego carry you away from righteousness, but be the man who utter words of consciousness. Be a champion to the poor and a hero to the needy, and not to your duties be feeble. For if too many hearts put their faith in you, it becomes a duty to not let them down. Oh, my son, this world is a delusional thing and has many tales untold. But cherish what you know, for you cannot know everything. But live, my son. But always remember that eternity is vast beyond 1,000 years of life. Love, my son, but do not love too deep and do not love too fiercely. For every heart that once loved has once been grieved. So learn, my son. From the king, from the peasant. From the rich, from the poor, from the wise, from the unwise. For even the foolish have a story to tell. Thank you.
Guys, are you feeling it? Are you feeling it? Thank you so much. Please, a big round of applause one more time for all the poets. That was Keban by Ward Smith. And this brings us to the end of the final segment. And now, judges, how was the second segment and the overall performance for you? Let's hear.
Second round, a little bit confusing. There were some confusing parts of the second round.
Okay.
For me, I'll single out one person.
Okay.
I think this was, for me, Modu Lamin's best performance.
Oh, please put your hands together for him. And now.
Since he started the competition.
Great.
It had some very scary moments. And we were discussing, and I was saying, let's watch how it ends.
Yeah.
And I think he brought it home at the end.
Great.
But that was really, really nice. That was really nice. And I think he should keep writing. He should keep writing and keep performing. So second round, better than the first round for me.
Okay.
But again, we had, I think, one standout performance.
Great. Put your hands together for that. ML, congrats. Yes, Nekumba.
The second round was really good. And also, Usman, he came in this time with a fire that I've not seen from him before.
Yeah.
And it was definitely better than his first. And like Latira, I also agree, ML took a completely different route this time.
Whoa.
He's been very consistent throughout the competition, and it's very easy to, lay your hands on what Molamin is going to recite this time.
Yeah.
And he came and wowed us. He really surprised us, and that was really, really good.
Put your hands together for that.
For Ibrahima, I think all I want to say is I hope the ink of his pen never gets dry, because it's really good. He should continue writing.
Great,
and
Ibrahima.
for Kebamba, I don't think we could have ended a better way.
Oh, put your hands together for that.
Second round was good.
Thank you, Nekumba. Immortal.
Yeah. So I mean, I like John's poem, but I think it was a bit too cliche.
Okay.
And also, there's too much dead to Bob references. Napoleon and who was it? The other one, Shakespeare and Alexandra, and I mean, there was Soyinka, of course, and then the Pentagon, which is an imperialist. I will not delve into that. Aji Oli was good. ML was, the delivery was weak for me, and it was very weird for me. It was reminded me of a Baldwin experience.
Oh.
I don't know what I was expecting. Where was he going? Like, are you satisfied sexually? I was like, So, Osman, good opening.
Great.
Dead ending. Slice cliche. Keba, yeah, I'm not being biased. I mean, I don't really sit here as a judge. I sit here as one of you guys to enjoy and follow this experience. And you know, Keba is a working masterpiece. You know, and I think we have to sort of appreciate and honor what we have as art. And Keba is one of the very few and rare people. And you know, every poem he has, there is this one line that stands out for me. And he said, "Before I drink from the cup of death." And you know, that reminds me of, again, Baldwin when he talks about the cup of trembling, which is in the Bible, in the book of Philippians. So all in all, it's a very good performance. And I wish all of them the best of luck.
Thank you so much, judges. Please, one more time, give them a big round of applause. So we've come to a stage where we definitely have to take maybe a 30 minutes break. Let the judges deliberate while we enjoy ourselves. So guys, we've come to the end of the Poetry Slam Season 2. Not just yet. We've come to the end of the presentations or performances. You give it any name that you want. Now what's left is for us to find out who our Slam Champion 2017 is going to be in a moment. So the judges, the floor is yours, or you can do whatever you want. Deliberate while we have a little bit of fun.
We are poetry.
You do us in class. You want to drop that EP. That was started, that was GP. You may talk a high BP. You face a proof of the BP. Not more young tanga. Pura control the motor. Drop it, hit, send back. You love boy, you're tanga. Sawa, you tanga, boy, they lager. Channel, fuck boy, you say, take it, bro. You get it, tanga, boy. Feel it, got it, the boy. You get it. All of the shots that I take with the mission. Bruce City. EP coming, you can talk about it. All these niggas know, yeah, we the shit that's poppin'. EP coming, you can talk about it. November 18th, down my hall, we be shutting down. EP coming, you can talk about it. All these niggas know, yeah, we the shit that's poppin'. EP coming, you can talk about it. November 18th, down my hall, we be shutting down. EP coming, what did they shell it? All my niggas, they be ballin'. I'll kinda kill it, all these hits we be dropping. Now we dey scatter every stage, steady bombing. Niggas they keep on hitting. I know they chill with a fake ass nigga. They book a hang with a low class chica. I'm a bounce, call me self-made nigga. All these rappers looking up to me like I'm chica. Todo coño we dey shell it, tell them we dey shell it. Todo coño we dey pop, tell them we dey pop. Let them be go flashy, let them be kill tricky. Who go flashy now, but they ain't that. They be down, but they all know. We coming, you can tango about it. All these niggas know, yeah, we the shit that's poppin'. EP coming, you can tango about it. November 18th, down the hall, we shutting down. EP coming, you can tango about it. All these niggas know, yeah, we the shit that's poppin'. EP coming, you can tango about it. November 18th, down the hall, we shutting down. All young and tango niggas, boy, young and tango feet. Now when you young, but legging your booking me. We the shit poppin' like we straight from St. Comedy. That I act better, come on that motor. Always turning never. back, we hit the low. History jealousy, fancy and jealousy. Radio jealousy, tele jealousy. Mula musa kumpa, musa takabunta. Daga tige nyo setan, nita music bunta. Words in the streets, mine boy ange puta. Mine boy ange puta. EP coming, you can tag up on it. It's bad. Bricks down, and my pedals, nigga. Yeah. Come break. Come on, you miss a break. Now that I'm a little nigga, I'm gonna do this thing. Give it. You can't know your feet. I'm gonna follow a nigga. Feeling like I go to break. What the break law? 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 And the boy will break law. Let's see your plan, see your plans. We're better, we're ready. And it's after like a can, you want it, like it's a dollar, like a science. You have to turn it all, like to turn it in the yard. To me, yeah, they see that I don't know this, that I don't like that. We're not going to let go, I don't want to see it. Everybody, I'm going to take about that. But I don't let it in that. I need a 20 second, no one starting to turn your phone, not that to the yard. You tell me, I mean, we can give it, well, I can give it, second, but don't want to do it. Don't let a can of Goro, give it, not a Kero, DJ, you want to do it. Hey, come break. Come on, you miss a break. Miss a break. I got a little nigga. I'm gonna do this thing. I'm gonna do this thing. You can't go your feet. I'm gonna follow a nigga. I'm gonna go to break. What the break law? 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 And the boy will break law. Certa feita siga de todinha. Foi legend in way of thinking and healing the kid that me I do. Yeah, for more jig the family the now kill a daddy. Kilo the power body mama contada. Kilo dia. I hope the taroti. My hope in the samodi. Now see at the boy man killing the now when you put your little karoti. Open like a door big name take a picking come go world door. Check like one lyrically sing it and hold like a dance. You see me child. Family like a fago, like an epoche kumbondi la saradula. The cake on the yekon for yekon. The bagala pay a push down for Hong Kong. When the more than for London, the travel, let me find more for 2,000. Hey, G-Man. Gonna part the dunya, baby, my nigga. Hey, part the dunya, baby, my nigga. Can't forget Gambia, some man, nigga, but the dunya, baby. Hey, gonna part the dunya, baby, my nigga. G-Man. Say what the dunya, baby, my nigga. Hey, but the dunya, baby, my nigga. Motherfucker, Gambia, dumb man, nigga, but the dunya, baby. Hey, G-Man. Ila chapelu ghetto face. Nigga be doing the kill. Freestyle the face, but no pay I feel. Pay I feel. Now let you move up on the room I feel. Money I feel. Yeah, one man feel you want to feel. Can't go long. I'm not fucking told them. Tell them feel nigga. And you baby. Tell the part that in the yard. Yo, let's hear me. Happy birthday, Farouk.
Mana I'm stick with it. One more time again, right? Three, two. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Cake
guys. So after the count of 3, we get to cut the cake. Unfortunately, you guys won't get to chop. So that was it, and I'd like to thank you all for your support. Happy birthday once more, family. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Guys, I don't know. Thank you so much, Auntie Mary. It says here, happy birthday, Bestie. So I just want to thank you so much for being there for me since day one, Auntie Mary. Thank you very, very much. Guys, please join me. Thank her. Please give her a big round of applause. Mary Jane. She's also a good poet as well. Thank you so much. A debater, a poet. You know, she acts. She does everything. So she's just amazing. Thank you so much, people. Thank you. I don't know who's going to help me carry this home. Nekumba. Okay, I will come do that.
Assalamu alaikum Gambia. I am Usman M. Jai, one of the 5 finalists of the Poetry Slam 2.0. I am very excited and happy to be part of this. My main reason for joining it was to have a platform where I can touch hearts, to have a platform where I can communicate to society.
Assalamu alaikum everyone. My name is Ajioli Samba. I am 18 years old and I am one of the top Poetry Slam finalists this year, 2017. I feel honored and privileged to be in the top 5 because it's been a very tough road and tough journey throughout this place, and to have this opportunity to be with these great poets, it's such an honor.
Assalamu alaikum Gambia. My name is Modlamin Keita. I am 17 years old, a resident of Bursubi. Okay, I am very happy being part of the top 5 finalists of this year Poetry Slam 2017. It is something that I have yearned for, and coming here is like a dream come true. So the feeling is just something that I cannot put in words. So it's just perfect inside.
Hello everyone, my name is Kebambai and I'm 23 years old and I'm one of the finalists for the Poetry Slam, competing with these amazing poets. I was surprised the kind of poets that I met in this slam actually, and they pushed me forward, and I have to bring up my A game with every performance, and that's amazing.
Yeah, Assalamu alaikum Gambia. My name is Ibrahim John, a resident of Bundung, and I'm also part of the 5 finalists of the Poetry Slam. Well, it's an honor for me to be part of the Poetry Slam. I've gained lots of experience from my fellow poets, and I've seen the talents that is, in them. And I believe my interaction with them have made me learn a lot. I am very, very hopeful of winning the Poetry Slam because I believe I possess all the good qualities of a poet. Well, if I don't win the Poetry Slam, I will be sad. But at the end of the day, too, I will realize that there are greater poets than me in the Poetry Slam who deserve to win the Poetry Slam itself.
not do poetry, we are poetry.
Please guys, welcome them on stage. Ibrahim John, Monlamin Keita, Usman MJ. Guys, well done, congratulations. Congratulations all of you. Ibrahim John, where are you? Yes, thank you so much. Thank you. So I'd like to call on Martha Konjai, CEO EVAL, to come present to them their certificates. Martha, please join me on stage. Please guys, put your hands together for them. They've made it this far. They've made it this far. Alright, Kebambai, please put your hands together for them. Keba, thank you. And you know Keba was in the Poetry Slam last year, but unfortunately he didn't make it to the stage. So congratulations Keba for making it to this stage and earning yourself a certificate for being part of the top 5. Congratulations. Aji Olisam, and Emel, the same goes to Emel as well. Aji Olisam. Congratulations. Ibrahim John. Congratulations. I even forgot to read. Certificate of Participation. This certificate is awarded to Osman M. Jai for being part of the National Poetry Slam 2017, 14 October 2017, Alliance Franco Banjul. Congratulations. Signed by Honorable Claudia Cole, Minister of Basic and Secondary Education, Mr. Ibrahim Asila, Director General GRTS, and Ms. Fatu Eli Kamulushi, Producer Poetry Slam. Thank you guys. Osman M. Jai. Thank you so much, Martha. So we have all the 3 certificates that are going to be presented to the winners, but we are yet to know. Of course, I'll call on the judges to tell us, oh yes, are you all ready? Who is going home with this trophy? Who is going home with a mobile phone? Anyways, all of them are going to have their mobile phones. We have 5 mobile phones. I'm going to bar. So then you're John, your MIP, Kuneka, and iCell phone. Let me show you guys. Okay, we have an Android, a new smartphone here, an iCell phone. I don't know if I should even say iCell, but it's not bad. So an iPhone and then don't want iPhone. So that is it. We have a new iCell here for all of them. Guys, isn't this lovely? Thank you so much. And we have for the winner an amount of $5,000 to go home with a trophy, to go home with his mobile phone, to go home with his award as Poetry Slam champion. We have all of that here. And we have the second prize going home with $3,000 together with his mobile phone, together with his award, together with his certificate. We have the third prize also going home with $2,000 together with his mobile phone, together with his award. And we have the rest, the other 2, whether it's 5th, 4th or 5th, you name it. We're not going to say that here. We also give them each $1,000 with a mobile phone and their certificates to go home. Guys, isn't this lovely? Isn't this lovely? Thank you. So, I now call on stage the judges, the honorable judges, shall I say Immortal X, to come and tell us who our winners are.
So this is the finals. This is everything. We've finally gotten to the point where we award who, in our own subjective human, the winner. I mean, you might have somebody you think won in the majority, whilst we don't think. So it's only 3 of us. I mean, it's just 3 minds. So bear with us if we don't sort of meet your expectations, right? Now stand up. Let's stand up. Gambia, stand up. The suspense, man. Should I start? The 3rd position of the 2nd season of the Poetry Slam Championship goes to Ibrahim John. Cheer up! Abdul Jara. Where's Abdul? Mr. Slice. Thank you very much. And the second prize goes to, could you imagine? Give me a name. Give me a name. The second prize goes to Aji Olisamba. Can you cheer Aji Oli? Girl power, girl power. And can we have Mr. Momodu Sabali on stage now? The finals, the second season of the poetry competition of Giates of New Gambia. Who do you think this is? Nope. I'm not feeling the fire, the vibration. Can you dim this light? The fourth and the winner of this championship goes to Mr. Keba. Bye. I settle down. Yeah. I just have to say a few things. Can you settle down? Can you keep quiet? Can you sit down now? You all know that Keba deserves this, right? You know, we weren't biased, right? Thank you. Keba is by far, I don't know what happened last year that he didn't win. I think he got nervous when there were a football championship going on out there and there was too much noise. But yo, congratulations, Keba. And give him a round of applause. This was a very tough competition and we appreciate everybody who competed from the beginning, and we encourage any of the poets and everyone that nobody can judge the creative life. Nobody can judge anybody's performance or creativity, because these are not open to the limited human faculties to be able to be judged. So we encourage everybody, and yeah, this is the closing of the championship. Keba Mbai, winner this year. Congratulations, Keba, and thank you so much.
Wait, thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much. It has been it has not been an easy competition. I want the winners, please can you step forward, please? The three winners. Where is it? Yes. Keba, please stand in the middle. I'm sure your big trophy. Thanks, sir. Yes, show your big trophy. Yes, and Moon, Savali and Abdijata, thank you so much for providing us with trophies. Thank you so much, we really appreciate it. And guys, that's your Slam Champion 2017, Mr. Keba Mbai, going home with $5,000. Guys, thank you very much, Gambia. These were our top finalists. Keba Mbai, congrats to you, congrats to Ibrahim John, congrats to Aji Olisamba, and to all of you, ML Usman, you guys were really great. Keep it up, keep on writing. And to our able judges for always coming here, no matter what is happening in their lives, trying to make time for us, we thank you very much. We appreciate you all. Thank you so much, all of you who came to witness this occasion, from the artists, the poets, to all of you as audience who came here to witness this occasion. A big thank you to all of you. Of course, I will not forget Ajamariam Jai and Winifred Nico by Ibrahim Cham for being with us since day one. Thank you so much, guys, for being with us. And not forgetting my able editor, Adam and Jai. Thank all these flyers that you've been seeing, all the promos, all the editing on the Poetry Slam. And thanks to that man over there, Adam Ajay. Thank you so much. And to our cameraman, thank you so much, Baji. We thank all of you for coming. Not forgetting MOPSI, Ministry of Basic and Secondary Education, for being the sole partners of this year's Poetry Slam. Thank you, Mr. Momodu Sabali, for being with us since day one and pushing to make sure that this thing is something that is done in its right way. Not forgetting Abdul Jata, coordinator YPM, for being with us since day one. Not forgetting Martha. Martha, I owe you a lot, and you know I don't even have to go into that. You know what I mean. Thank you so much, Ifa, for contributing to what I am today. Thank you so much, Betty, Sukai. I see you all. Oh my God. And to Aisha to Cisse, my partner, unfortunately she's not here, but thank you so much for being with us. And Fatu Sane, thank you so much to the entire Jates team and to the entire Poetry Slam crew, and to my cake that I'm seeing right here. Thank you so much. I don't even know where that is from. All right. So where is the cake from, guys?
Hi everyone. On behalf of the YPM family, young people in the media, we're here to present Madam President a happy birthday cake. So I would like everyone to join me, sing a birthday song for her. On the count of 3, can we go? 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you.
So guys, thank you so much. This was the second season of the Poetry Slam 2017. Mamo Cora, I see you for being with us since day one. Thank you so much for the wonderful pictures. See you all next year, and bigger and better. And Danny Constant, I see you also in the building. Thanks to Adika, thanks to Salvi T, thanks to Nyawood Creation. Unfortunately, I cannot have him on stage, but thanks to all of you. See you all next year when we go all the way to the regions, to the provinces, and bring to you slam poetry. I've been your host, Fat Elika Muloshi. See you next year.
We are from the planet scarcity of love, while our country is called hyperinflation of heartbreak, our capital city a deflation of kindness, a blood flow of a system of flirtation, a bunch of despicable,
irresistible,
impeccable disciples of heart crunchers,
love the undefinable,
heartbreak the definable. We do not do poetry, we are poetry.